All right, what is up, my brothers from another mother, my rational sisters from another mister? I got a video topic suggestion here from a subscriber in Denmark I want to address. By the way, if you have a topic suggestion, the best way is to get them out to me. If you're on Facebook, like the Entrepreneurs in Cars page, you can private message me. Instagram, just DM me. Or if you want to email me, it's just entrepreneursincars@gmail.com. So, love the format on this. It was easy to go through. His question is, he lives in Denmark, 38-year-old dude. And he wants to know if there's any chance of breaking the whole hypergamous nature of women. The whole women fuck up, not down concept is what he calls it. His topic is, how do a poor man with no social status get sex? He says, you know, like a real connection, no prostitutes, or even better, a girlfriend. Forgive my reading of this because I'm guessing English isn't your first language and it's a little broken, but he says, my personal situation is 38. He's in early retirement because of being autistic and having brain damage because of meningitis. So he says he's fairly normal, can function, but he can't handle stress, which is going to be a bit of a problem for you because women are stressful creatures. They're not, they don't tend to make your life easier. Let's just put it that way. I think you already know that, so let's carry on. My economics is that I get around about $2,250 after taxes from the government. I'm guessing that's roughly US dollars, each month. Remember, no need for health and hospital insurance where I live, and I don't have any debt. I've begun to lift weights on a somehow serious basis and begun losing weight, as in losing fat. Women even tell me I'm handsome, and most people see me as quite manly and saying what I mean. So he's quite independent in his thinking, is what he's saying. That's, I think, what I'm gathering from it. No problem with people talking to me. He has friendly conversations and relationships quite fast with people. But the end result, he's having a very hard time with a female relation. So female relationship. Let's take a quick look at you here. Yeah, you're a good-looking dude. You're a very good-looking dude. Yeah, it looks like you got a little weight on your face. You know, a little bit around the chin. Yeah, you're definitely lighter in your older pictures. So good-looking dude, which is a good thing for you. You got that going. Let's go back to the question here. And there it is. All right. So first things first, I'm going to show you a grid, which is called, well, it's called the cute rich matrix, basically. I can't remember the dude's name. He was a lawyer, and he did the hot crazy matrix. It broke the internet. You know, you can search YouTube, and if somebody can remember the name, just, you know, give the guy credit below in the comments. But this is the female version. This is what women look for. So I'm just going to hold this up. It's going to be a little hard for me to do because the camera obviously mirror images, it's reversed. So on the bottom here, you've got money, zero money, more money. So the richer you are and the cuter you are is up here. So the better looking you are. So it really boils down to money and looks. Generally speaking, you're not going to break the hypergamous nature of women. I know there's going to be some women that are going to go, oh, well, I've dated down, and, you know, my ex or my boyfriend, I take care of him, or he doesn't have any money, and I'm a better person, and blah, blah, blah. Congratulations, you're a unicorn. You're a little bit different than, you know, most women out there. But generally speaking, as a rule, and I've mentioned this before and time again, somebody that is a practicing successful female lawyer is not going to date a guy that runs a hot dog stand or drives a taxi cab. Okay, it's just a reality of life. This guy gets it. I hope everybody else can too. So, back to this chart here. There is a no-go zone. If you don't have a lot of money and you're not good looking, women put you in the no-go zone. Up here, there's a fun zone. So you can be broke, okay, but be good looking, and they'll date you in the fun zone. Now, over here is the husband zone. You'll notice that there's a line down here, which I'm having a hard time following because it's reversed, where your looks are no longer relevant. When you have sufficient money, looks no longer matter. This is the husband zone, okay? I mean, women would prefer, obviously, money with looks, but at a certain line in the sand, if you got sufficient funds or your finances are sorted properly, it doesn't matter. I'll give you an example of a guy that used to, I worked in a building in Toronto, in my credit and collection world, probably about 15 years ago. It was about 18 years ago now, actually. And there was a guy that owned the 3 buildings, and he had a car collection in the basement. So he was often there picking up cars, dropping off cars. He was a short dude. He was fat. He was bald. He looked like Danny DeVito. Let's just put it that way. He wasn't a good-looking guy, but he was loaded. He had more money than God. He had a car collection of like 7 or 8 exotic supercars at the time, and he was always with beautiful women, often not even the same one. So, it just goes to show you, you don't need to be good-looking to get the good-looking, women, because they will date you because of the hypergamous nature. That's just the way they are. So your question is, any chance of breaking the women fuck up, not down? I'm sorry to report the answer is no. You can, you will be able to find somebody, but let's just kind of navigate this a little bit differently. Maybe we got to change expectations and give you a red pill lens so that you can understand the best way to navigate it. First thing that you got to come to accept is you're not going to be in a position to do things like, let's fly away to the Caribbean for the weekend and go to Pound Town and have an amazing time with a woman. You probably don't have the financial resources to do something like that, I'm guessing. You're more in the camp of long walks on the beach, hikes, coffee shop dates, stuff like that, Netflix and chill. So you've got to set your perspective and reality straight. I mean, I don't know if you've got the capacity to start a business, make some money on the side. I'm not really sure, where you're at. I'm just going to work with what you've given me here with these stats and numbers. 38-year-old guy, good looking, you're like, I put you like 8, 9 out of 10. You're a good looking dude. Lose some weight, keep picking up the weights. You just have to become the best version of yourself with what you got to work with. Okay. I'm not a 10 out of 10. I get it. I'm bald. That's why I shave my head. I pick up weights to take care of myself. And of course the self-care stuff matters. Running my business properly matters. Being a good dad matters. So I just work on being the best version of myself as I possibly can be. Good looking dude with great hair. You've got some opportunities to play in the fun zone. Okay, let's look at it that way. Let's put you in the fun zone, because unless you're going to change your financial situation, you're not going in the husband zone. You're probably not going to Pound Town with your girlfriend. But how about taking a look at women that aren't looking for the rich guy? Okay. What about the career women that are successful? Maybe they're divorced, maybe they have kids, maybe they're looking for a younger, more attractive guy. You got the look, so you can hang out in the fun zone with them. Is that something you've considered? That would be my recommendation. At the end of the day, you cannot break women's hypergamous nature. I've said this before, women tend to date up, or there's at least a line in the sand where they will not date down. There's going to be some women that are going to go, hold on a second, Rich. I've taken care of a guy before, my boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend, whatever. Fine, great. You're a unicorn. Let's chalk that up as a unicorn matter, unicorn experience. Not all women are like that. You are the exception to the rule. Congratulations. But the vast majority of women will not date below their financial level. Okay. Women that are successful career lawyers will not date the guy that runs a hot dog stand. Okay. Couple of them dating, he's running the hot dog stand and she's doing the falafel stand. That's an opportunity to date. But she's not going to go below her economic level. Women just don't, as you say, fuck down. They want to fuck up. Anyway, so I'm sorry to report that to you. You're going to have to work on becoming the best version of yourself with what you have. It sounds like you're already working on it. Strengthening your body. See what you can do to strengthen your mind. You say you can't handle stress in your message here because of your disease and having the meningitis issue or whatever it was that created for you. You just got to understand, women are going to be stressful creatures. Maybe operating in the fun zone would probably be the best place for you, because you don't have to go down the relationship road of dealing with the stresses of the relationship. But you're talking about, how do I get sex, have a real connection without paying for prostitutes? And that might be the way. My recommendation, fun zone it, buddy. Do that. Anyway, thanks for your question. Leave a comment below, guys. I want to hear your opinion on this. If you have any questions or topic suggestion, shoot me a message. You can go on, again, Facebook, email, or Instagram direct message. Would love to hear your support on the channel. If you have a specific problem that you're stuck on in life, book my time on Clarity. Clarity.fm/Richard Cooper. Let's hop on a one-on-one call, and I'll get you some coaching done and fix it for you. Anyway, have an amazing day. We'll talk to you guys later. Peace!